And we can begin with breath work. So welcome everyone. We have 45 minutes to take some time to be still, to be present, and to strengthen your nervous system by dialing up the relaxation response and dialing down the stress response. Okay, so to settle in for breath work, you could be seated, you could be lying down, whatever you prefer. Most important, you want your body to feel open and spacious, comfortable, a nice, quiet, dark room with little to no distraction. When you're ready to begin, signal your body that you're ready to slow down, to be present by resting your eyes. If you would like to close your eyes, go ahead, close the eyes. It's a way of moving inward. Yet sometimes for some people, it can feel a little uncomfortable to be in darkness with the eyes closed without going to sleep. So if you prefer, just keep the eyes open, but feel for resting the eyes. Long, slow downward gaze of the eyes toward the nose, with just a little bit of space between the upper and the lower eyelid. If it's possible to breathe through your nose, begin to breathe through the nose, nostril breathing, as a way of slowing down the breath without any effort at all, other than breathing through the nose. As you breathe through the nose with the mouth closed, relax your jaw. Feel for the base and the back of the tongue. And feel for a little bit of space between the upper and the lower jaw. And then further soften all the muscles in the face, especially around your eyes, the forehead, temples, the cheekbones, so that the breath in this natural state of breathing can flow even more effortlessly. Notice the natural rhythm and tempo of the breath. Utilizing the breath as a bridge, mind to body through the breath. Through the breath and your attention and awareness of the breath and your body breathing each breath. Take some time to check in with the physical state of your body. Notice how you're feeling. If there's any adjustment to make to feel more comfortable in the physical body, feel free to make that change. And then feel for aligning the spine. Some length in the back of the neck as you draw your chin down and in just slightly. A little more space at the base of your skull. Feel for broad collarbones and a wide open space between the shoulder blades. Feel for the breath within and around the navel center, kind of above and below the belly button. And feel for ever so gently opening up the back of the rib cage so that the breath can begin to move a bit more towards the back of your lungs. Continue to allow the breath to be natural and effortless. And just notice if by making these very subtle adjustments in the physical body, if you can begin to sense your belly breathing the breath and the back of the lungs opening to receive the breath. Feel for the natural rise and fall of the belly as you breathe in and breathe out. And notice the rhythm, the tempo of the movement of the belly, the rise and the fall offered by each breath. Anytime the mind begins to wander, as it will, becoming perhaps lost in thoughts, distractions, stories, whatever it might be, it's quite natural for the mind to wander, for the mind to think, and for the thoughts to flow. The practice here is to observe and to notice those moments of distraction, to notice the thoughts, and then to returning inward through the next cycle of breath. When you feel the invitation, if you haven't already, to take a slow, deep breath, please do so. Breathe in slowly from the belly through the nose. Take your time filling front, back, sides, and of course, base of your lungs. Perhaps pause at the top of the inhale, and then open the mouth and let go with a gentle sigh. Allow for a natural breath or two to follow. And then again, slow, deep breath in through the nose, fill and stretch the lungs, the rib cage. Pause at the top. And then let go, opening up the mouth with a bigger sigh. Ah. Another natural breath or two to follow. And then this time, I offer to you a lion's breath, a deep, loud exhale from the belly, from your core, like the biggest, loudest breath, letting go. Everyone is muted. So take your time. As you're ready, breathe and breathe into fullness, creating space within the body. Lungs and rib cage, pause at the top. Open the mouth wide, stick, stretch out your tongue, and let it go. And then notice the natural breath or two that follows. And if you feel the need to do it one more time, feel free to do so, or just let natural breath return. And now just breathe steady in and out through the nose. Begin to feel for a steady quality to the breath so that the inhale and the exhale are equal in length. You might choose to create a steady count to the breath, perhaps breathing in to a count of 4, or maybe 5, or maybe it's 3. Whatever your count, breathing in and exhaling for the same length of time. Breathing in, breathing out, even flow of breath. Follow your own count and rhythm, tempo. As you breathe through the nose. Continue with a few more rounds, counting the rhythm of the breath, the tempo, in a way that allows the breath to feel smooth, continuous. If at any point in time the breath becomes breathless or it feels choppy or like you're gasping for the next cycle of breath, let go of the effort to breathe. And then perhaps try it again. Steadiness in the breath. Counting the inhale and the exhale to equal length. Few more rounds. And then continue to feel for this steady rhythm as you let go of counting the breath, and perhaps replace the counting of the breath with the following mantra, this steady mantra rhythm. As you breathe in, repeat to yourself silently or even out loud the word so. As you exhale, hum. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. So, hum. So, hum. So, meaning I am. Hum. That. I am that. I am part of all that is. So, hum. Breathing in. Breathing out. I am part of all that is. Sense the words, the mantra in the space between the ears. Sense the rhythm, the tempo in the body. So hum. I am part of all that is. If your mind wanders, gently return to the sound of the mantra in the space between your ears and the felt sensation of the rhythm of the breath within the body, this steady rhythm. So hum. Continue for a few more rounds, feeling the breath moving through you, allowing oneself to feel connected to all that is, present, calm, and whole. And then as you feel ready, begin to let go. Let go of all effort to breathe. Let go of the mantra and just feel for the residual effects. The lingering sound of the mantra, perhaps fading in the space between the ears, and the steady rhythm of the breath, the felt sensation of the rhythm of the breath moving through the body, now becoming effortless, restful, filled with a sense of ease, allowing for a smooth transition from the guided breathwork practice to Yoga Nidra. As we transition to Yoga Nidra, allow the natural rhythm of the breath to hold your body steady in this practice of stillness. Welcome yourself to the practice of Yoga Nidra, creating a quiet internal space for the mind and the body to pause and to rest. In Yoga Nidra, this practice of yogic sleep, there is nothing to do, no need to move, no need to try, no need to achieve or to change anything. You can release any expectations about how it should feel or whether you're doing it right. It's simply impossible to get anything wrong in this practice. You're allowing for the fullness of this experience, whether you become restless or sleepy, allow for it all. This is a practice of being rather than doing. It's a time to set aside effort and to rest in your awareness and to allow the body, mind, and nervous system to naturally shift toward a state of balance, equilibrium, and ease. Whatever arises is simply a part of your experience. Before we begin, take a few moments to make any adjustments to ensure that you are truly comfortable, whether you're seated or lying down. Allow for a position that supports full relaxation. So perhaps a pillow underneath your knees to ease your lower back, a thin blanket under your neck, shoulders, and the back of the head, and perhaps an eye pillow over your eyes to soften the gaze, allowing the weight of the eye pillow to calm and steady the mind. Also, if you tend to become cold in stillness, right? If you become a little too cool, cover yourself with a light blanket so that your body can stay warm as it relaxes. Feel for your arms resting slightly away from your sides, palms open to receive. Allow your legs to rest heavy, releasing muscular effort and tension in the thighs, the kneecaps, and in your feet and toes. Feel the support of the surface below you, and below the support, the steady earth beneath you. Solid, steady, unchanging. Feel your body settling into this support as if the ground, Mother Earth itself, is holding you in this practice. Allow your jaw to unclench, your shoulders to soften, and your belly to be soft and easy, rising and falling naturally with each round of breath. And then allow your entire body to rest. As you begin to rest your body, take a moment to create within you your inner sanctuary, a space, real or imagined, where you feel safe, grounded, and supported. Your inner sanctuary could be a place you know quite well, or you can create it entirely through your imagination. You might also simply sense Mother Earth holding you, allowing you to feel safe, grounded, and supported. Take some time to embrace the essence of the space within you. And throughout your Yoga Nidra journey, remember your inner sanctuary is present with you. And you can return to its essence at any time you're in need to reconnect and feel safe, grounded, and supported. And now feel for the heart space, the energetic heart space around the sternum, front back of the chest wall, and the sides of your rib cage. And from the heart center, take some time to connect with your intention, your reason, your why for showing up this evening. Maybe it's to slow down and to be present. Or perhaps you would like to cool and soothe an overstimulated mind, or simply allow yourself the gift of rest. Whatever it might be, let the attention rise from the heart space. And then with your mind, capture your intention as a short, clear statement of truth in the present tense. Something like, I am cool, I am at ease. I rest deeply and replenish my energy. I am balanced and at peace. Whatever your unique intention might be, repeat it to yourself at least 3 times. And trust that the seed you are planting will take root and continue to grow through your practice. As you feel ready, breathe it in and exhale, trusting the Yoga Nidra journey. Notice your awareness and bring your awareness back to the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Breath is effortless, natural, and restful. Simply notice where within the body you sense the breath. Where might you feel the rise and fall of each cycle of breath? And then begin to imagine the inhalation. Inhaling as if you're drawing in a refreshing breeze from a shaded place. Cool, light, and calming as the breath flows in through the nose, down your throat, into your lungs, and to wherever you most feel this sensation of breath. And as you exhale, imagine releasing a wave of heat, tension, and effort, as though it's melting out of you. This exhalation of heat, tension, and effort melting out of you and sinking to the earth beneath you. Continue to breathe in coolness and ease. Breathing out heat and strain. And if it feels natural to do so, allow your exhales to be slightly longer, just slightly longer than the inhalation. Allow for it, gently signaling the nervous system that you are now resting. The body takes rest. We'll now take a gentle journey throughout the body. We'll visit each part of the body slowly and with care. You might imagine your attention like moonlight moving across the surface of the earth, cool, soft, and at ease. And with each part of the body that I mentioned, there's no need to change or to judge or to fix. Simply notice, feel your presence through the breath, allowing for this practice of a meditative massage. Beginning with the right side of the body, sense the right side of the body, breathing the breath. And imagine your attention in the right side of the body like moonlight, moving across the surface of the right side of the body, cool, soft, and at ease. Bring your attention to the palm of the right hand, tip of the right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky, back of the right hand, the whole right hand, and right wrist. Sense your right arm, the whole right arm, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Right side of the rib cage, right side lung, right side of the heart center. Right side of the waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Right hip and your whole right leg. Upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the whole right side of the body. Cool, soft, and at ease. Bring your awareness to the left side of the body. Sense your awareness in the left side of the body. Feel for the breath. And imagine your attention in the left side of the body, your attention like moonlight, moving across the surface of the left side body, cool, soft, and at ease. Sense the palm of the left hand and the tip of the left thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, left pinky, back of the left hand, and the whole left hand, left wrist, and the whole left arm, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Left side of your rib cage, left lung, left side of the heart center, left side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Left hip and your whole left leg, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the whole left side of the body cool, at ease, soft. Bring your attention to the back of the body and sense the breath in the back of the body. And sense your breath, your awareness of the breath, like moonlight moving across the surface of the back of the body. Cool, soft, at ease. And the bottoms of your feet, heels, and the backside of your legs, calves, back of the knees, upper back thighs, tip of the tailbone, backside of the hips, center of low back, and the entire backside of the spine, back of the rib cage, lungs, heart center, space between the shoulder blades, outer edges of the shoulder blades, back of the shoulders, and the backside of your arms, upper arms, back of the elbows, forearms, back of the wrists, hands, and fingers. Sense the skin on the back of the neck, base of the skull, behind the ears, back of the head, from the crown of the head to your fingertips to your toes. Sense the whole back side of the body, cool, soft, and at ease. Bring your attention to the front of the body, front side of the body. Sense the breath, your awareness of the breath, like moonlight, moving across the surface of the front side of the body, soft, at ease, and cool. Space between temples, center of the forehead, space between the eyebrows, cheekbones, upper jaw, lower jaw, and the space between front side of the neck, throat, space between the collarbones, outer edges of the collarbones, and the front side of your shoulders, and the inner arms, upper inner arms, inner elbows, forearms, inner wrists, palms of the hands, fingertips. Sense the front side of the rib cage, lungs, heart center, the space above the navel and the space below, deep low belly, front side of the hips and the front of your legs, upper thighs, knees, shins, tops of your feet, and toes. From the tips of the toes to your fingertips, to the crown of your head, sense the whole front side of the body, calm, cool, soft, at ease. And now take a moment to connect with your entire being, all sides of the body as one. Imagine your awareness gently spreading throughout your entire body, front and back side of the body, left and right sides of the body, all sides of the body as one whole self. Entire being filled with cooling, calming moonlight, soothing and harmonizing your entire being from the infinite amount of space within you to the outer confines of the physical body and the energetic space beyond. Allow for a sense of integration and wholeness, feeling present with all layers of oneself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and from deep within your core being. Sense oneself whole, integrated, calm and cool, soft and at ease. And as you rest in your awareness of the whole body, feel the whole body breathing the breath, and bring your awareness to the overall feeling within the body. And notice where within you sense the feeling of yang energy, sensations of heat, tightness, busyness, activity, or restlessness. Notice any areas of the body where you feel yang-like energy in the body. And simply notice these sensations of heat, tightness, busyness, restlessness. Notice without judgment, watching these sensations like the sun rising in the morning. Notice the sensations of yang in the body. And now notice where within the body you sense the opposite, the qualities of yin, coolness, softness, heaviness, stillness, spaciousness. Notice where within the body you sense the qualities of yin. Sense where these feelings live in your body right now. These feelings of coolness, softness, heaviness, stillness, spaciousness. And simply acknowledge these feelings without judgment, like watching the moon rising in the vast open sky at night. Sense your body breathing in, and imagine inviting more yin-like qualities into every cell, calming, cooling, and nourishing. And as you breathe out, allow any excess yang qualities, heat, activity, or tension to dissolve and to flow away. Follow the breath, inviting yin and releasing any excess yang. And now take some time to bring your attention and awareness to the space between your eyebrows, the third eye center, a powerful energy point that holds the inside of your intuitive mind and the creativity of your imagination. Feel the center, the space between the eyebrows, softly glowing with deep bluish purple indigo light, radiating into the dark, expansive space behind your eyes. Begin to tap into the power of your imagination by resting your awareness in the space of darkness, a quiet, limitless void that exists behind your eyes. And from this energy point, begin to visualize the following. You find yourself, you see yourself standing in the cool, shaded quiet of an ancient forest. You sense the air fresh, carrying the scent of moss and earth. Above you, tall trees filter the sunlight into soft, dappled patterns on the forest floor. Ahead of you, you hear the gentle murmur of water. Walking toward it, you discover a crystal clear stream winding over smooth, soft stones. You kneel beside the stream, dipping your fingers into the water. The water is cool, soothing, and pure. You sense this water, this calming, cooling energy of the water with every breath breathing in. And with every exhale, you feel yourself releasing heat, tension, and fatigue into the stream, allowing it to carry it away. You pause with a breath at this cooling energy of the water, breathing it in and letting go of any excess heat, tension, and fatigue. A few quiet moments with the breath and the stream of water. See a soft mist rising from the surface, settling on your skin like a delicate veil. And you now begin to sense your whole body feeling cool, replenished, and restored. Your inner reservoir filled drop by drop by the calming, cooling water of the stream and the breath. Allow yourself some time to rest a little bit longer with the breath, your presence, and your awareness of your own unique presence. This refreshed, more present state of being. Gently bring your attention and awareness back to the heart center as you return to your intention that you set at the very beginning of the practice. Notice now how your intention feels in your body. See it with your mind's eye. Sense it through the breath. And as before, repeat your intention another 3 times, allowing it to resonate more deeply now that you are in this state of equilibrium and presence and being. And as you feel ready, breathe it in. Exhale. And begin to now let go. Beginning to let go of the Yoga Nidra journey and this practice of stillness as you begin to notice the surface below you. You sense your body, physical body, resting on the surface below you. Notice any sounds in the room around you. And notice the fullness of the breath. As you take time to breathe deep from the belly, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth or lips, letting go with a sigh as the Yoga Nidra journey officially ends. You might choose to rest longer, of course, if you have the time and would like to do so. When you're ready to move on from the practice, just gently wiggle your fingertips and toes first. Maybe circle through your wrists and your ankles. And if it feels good, you can reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch. You can also hug your knees to your chest, maybe rock your hips a little side to side if you're lying down. And then take another slow, deep breath. And this time, breathing in a deep sense of gratitude for oneself, for showing up, for taking the time to slow down, and a quiet moment to pause. Perhaps let go with a bigger exhalation out through the mouth, nose, or lips, whatever feels good. And as you move into the remainder of your evening, perhaps take this feeling of gratitude and this state of calm and cool and being at ease with you to the remainder of your evening, the week ahead, perhaps, and for sure into a good night's sleep. My heart to yours. I thank each one of you for showing up this evening and allowing me to share this practice of Yoga Nidra with you and to guide you through breath work. Namaste. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me either after class or tomorrow. I'm always happy to respond and to chat about the practice. For tonight, I just want to leave everybody in a nice, quiet, calm space. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.